Alright, what is up, you guys? Good morning. It is currently 9 o'clock, a little past 9 in the morning, and today we're going to be heading out to a car meet in LA, and Larry Chen and Sung Kang are hosting a meet at the Peterson Automotive Museum in LA, and we're going to head out there. I'm going to meet up with my buddy who drives an R8. I'm pretty sure he drove the R8, not the NSX. He also owns an NSX as well, like an older one. But on top of that, they were also showing that there's gonna be a Toyota 2000 GT, a LFA there, and then also a GR-GT. So I'm really excited to go to the meet. I really want to see the GR-GT, and yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and cruise over there and go see what cars they got over there. You guys, so we made it out to LA, but there is a very long line to get in to the museum. I already made a couple passes, just like trying to figure out where to park, and it doesn't look like there's very many places, to be honest. It looks freaking packed out here. There's hella cars. R34 just went by, but man, it looks like a really cool turnout. There's a lot of cars here, but we're gonna try and figure out how we're gonna get in for parking. I don't know yet. Yeah, we'll see if we find a spot to park and get in. Alright, so I ended up getting parking, but I am really far from the museum. Let me show you guys. As you guys can see on here, that's where I'm at, and you guys can see where the Peterson Automotive Museum is at. I got some walking to do, but we have my homie pulling up right now in the R8, and we're gonna go in together. So not ideal to be parking out this far, but you know, it is what it is. I hope the cars, well, actually the cars will be worth it if the GR-GT is there. I think I saw it on Larry Chen's post, like I posted on Larry Chen's thing, but I could be wrong, I'm not sure. But we're gonna go ahead and wait for my homie to pull up, and then we'll go ahead and start walking over there. Guys, they got the GR-GT out here. This is honestly like the one thing I was looking forward to seeing here at this meet. I saw it on the poster, I was like, damn, I gotta see this thing. This is one of my favorite cars, bro. If I were to sell this Supra, I would get an R32. This thing's so clean, man. This is owned by the guy from Concept 3. His literally the exact build I would do. This thing's so crazy, man. Crazy. Alright, you guys, so it's been a few days later since the meet, and I apologize for not getting more content. I really am working on trying to be better at getting content at car meets and talking to the camera, but the GR-GT at the meet was freaking insane. That was like the only car I really wanted to see. I'm very glad that I did end up going. I did have to call off from work in order to go, but I'm very glad I did. I got to see it in person. That car is stupid wicked. Yeah, this video is kind of taking a little bit of a turn. I didn't have more footage for that, so I am gonna turn this into more of like a vlog type video for you guys. I do have a few things that I need to settle with the BRZ. I'm hoping I can get it all today. I'm not too sure because I do have work in a little bit, but I'll kind of give you guys an update what's been going on with everything. So let's do that. Okay, so the first thing that has happened in these past few days was I did get new tires for, I'm like completely whitewashed. Hold on. Was I white in the clip before? I don't know. Anyways, what I did the past few days or the other day was I got some new tires for my Supra. So right before we had some Indy 500s on the front. I can't remember exactly what was on the rears. I think it was I don't even know the brand. Peranza, something like that. But we went ahead and did all 4 tires for the Supra. I'm very excited because we have some PS4S's all around. Up here we have 265 35s on 19s. These are 19-inch wheels. So I went up. I had 255s on here before. Those were the Indy 500s. I do know the Indy 500s do run a little bit thicker as far as the sidewall and stuff. So I figured 265 would be fine with the PS4S's. So that's what we did. And then in the rear, this is where I'm really excited. We have 305 30 19s. So we got a big boy on here. It's a big boy now. She thick. Yeah, we jumped up to a 305 tire size in the rear. Before I had 275s on the Peranza or whatever tire, whatever it is. Granted, the tires on the Supra weren't the best when I bought the car from the dealership. So I did need new tires, and it wasn't hooking up previously when I would launch in like first, second, sometimes even third gear. So we got the PS4S's. I'm hoping for 1, that'll help with traction, and then 2, we have 305s in the rear now, so that should really help. It should really help. But yeah, I'm really excited. 305s. We finally reached the 300 territory on the cars, but look how thick this thing is. This is the Supra. She is thick, man. This is my BRZ just for show. I think you guys can kind of see this. It doesn't really do it justice on camera, but she thick. She really freaking thick. So yeah, that's what I've kind of had going on these past couple of days since the meet. And then for the BRZ, what we're gonna get into is I have reached my 1,000 miles on my break-in. So at first we did 500 miles first. It was supposed to be 100 miles originally. Forgot to do that. So we did 500, and then now we did 1,000, and then now we have to do 2,000 after this one. But I did reach 1,000 miles, so we're gonna go ahead and do an oil change on this car, and then we're gonna go ahead and have to do 2,000 more miles to break it in, and then we can go ahead and start beating on the car. Man, I'm so excited to start really driving this car around. It's been so long since I've been able to push it, so I for 1 want to get back on 91 so I can feel how I can go up the whole rev range. And then 2, I'm excited to go back on E85. I'm probably going to run 91 for a little bit just to let the car kind of get used to revving up, and then we'll go ahead and switch to 85 in the future. But that's one thing that we do need to do for today. We'll do an oil change. And then 2, if I have time, my bumper, you guys can't see it underneath, but this plastic piece right here is supposed to go above my lip, and I think it's because of the screws that I used to put in the little splitter. They're too big, so I need to fix that. And then 2 here in the rear, my spats are coming off, so I need to fix these too. But I'm hoping we can get to that today, but we'll see how time kind of goes. Could probably get to a little bit as I'm doing the oil change, but we'll kind of see. But that's just a few things today, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the oil change, and then we'll see where time will lead us, because I do have work at 5 o'clock. So it's currently, I don't know what time it is. Alright, so now that the oil change is done, we're gonna go ahead and move on to fixing my rear spats. I think the plan here is we're gonna go ahead and take it off, clean it up a little bit, heat it up, the adhesive. I didn't try that last time, but I was kind of reading a little bit, it would help to do that, so I'm gonna try and do that. and then we're gonna go ahead and try and put it back on. It is a hot day out here, so I'm hoping that also helps with keeping the bonds together. But I don't know, this thing keeps falling off, and I really started just debating just taking it off, because like I'm just getting kind of annoyed of it like coming off. But we're gonna try this again, hopefully this works. And then the front, the bumper and the splitter not fitting, we're just gonna do that a different day. I don't think I'll have time to get to it, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and fix the rear end of my car. All right, go ahead and take one good last look at the rear spat, because we're gonna take it off, you know. Got both of the pop clips out, so we can just go ahead and peel it off. Alright, so it is a little bit later in the day. It is now nighttime. I ended up having to go to work, and also I didn't really film some of the progress because it was taking a little while. It was a little bit hard to get all the stuff off, all the goop and whatnot, but I got it off of the car. As you guys can see here, most of it is off now. There's not really much residue on here. It was really hard to get it off, but I kind of scraped it, and then I still have to get it off of the plastic trim here, so that all has to come off. Didn't get to do all this, but we still have the other side that I have to do. Over here we still have this one. I was thinking about finishing this tonight, but I don't think it's the best idea, because I think it would be better to have the thing on in the sun. So I'll probably end up finishing it tomorrow, but that'll be a different video, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll start filming it. Maybe it'll become a video for some time in the future, but as of right now, we're just going to end it here because we need to upload this video tomorrow. It is actually Sunday, so we upload every Monday, and this needs to go up. So that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm sorry I couldn't show you guys me putting that fully back on, but I just ran out of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side really quickly, and then we'll pick it up in a future video. So hope you guys enjoyed the car meet content. Hope you guys enjoyed the little vlog sesh where we just did an oil change and started working on the spats and fixing the car. But yeah, we're gonna keep breaking this thing in, get to 2,000 miles, and start ripping on her again. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Also subscribe if you like the content. Subscribe.